Welcome to my channel and thank you for taking the time to watch this video. I would also like to welcome Spirit into this reading and say thank you for the messages we are about to receive. This is a general reading. So the first card is winning. So whatever situation you've been going through, maybe you've been feeling like time is running out, but it looks like you are going to be victorious in that particular position or particular situation. You are coming out a winner, coming out on top. You are recovering from a difficult situation over here. You're getting back your self-confidence. It seems like that's what you're working on. You've got the two suns over here, so you are focusing on yourself and focusing on recovery from this difficult situation that you went through. You might still be going through some kind of depression as well, and maybe this is the reason why you're trying to focus on yourself and giving yourself. You need to forgive yourself, and you need to be kind to yourself in order for you to heal. And try not to isolate yourself. And this is how you get over the depression. But it looks like you are undergoing some kind of transformation. You've got Mercury over here, so you're doing a lot of thinking and a lot of soul searching at this particular moment. So in the past, you faced a lot of difficulties, but a lot of enlightenment has come in as well for you. So this was all sudden. You've got this lightning bolt coming in, so you had a revelation coming in for you as well, but you've had to deal with a lot of difficulties excuse me, a lot of restrictions, because you've got the double Saturn over here, so being very restricted, very manipulated, but a lot of revelation came in for you and a lot of power came back into your hand. So going into the future, there's some good news coming in for you here, and you can see, rising up above that situation, being freed from that particular situation. It looks like you've been praying a lot for enlightenment as well. And then finally, you are dealing with somebody who was very jealous of you, and there was a lot of envy that was going on around you. So now, be careful about who you trust, and also, be careful of people around you as well. So keep your, sensitive information to yourself, because, people, maybe people around you had hidden agendas, and they were not working for your best interests. So it's important for you, to keep things to yourself, so that you can progress and manifest without the energy of jealousy coming in and preventing that. So those are the energies that are going on for those 2 weeks. So I'm going to be using the Arcus Arcanium Tarot for the main read. Okay, let's see what's going on. Okay, so you've got the Ace of Cups over here. So this is brand new beginnings coming in for you. You're starting a new cycle in your life, and you are letting go of that past. So this could be a new offer that's coming in, and this seems to be something that's heaven sent. You can see that hand coming in out from the sky, out from God, and it looks like you've got that fish over there. So you're in control of your emotions, some new gift coming in for you. So a new relationship coming in for you, something really wonderful, something really brand new, and a new cycle that is starting for you, and a very positive cycle at that. And there's a lot of hope as well in that card. A lot of hope, a lot of healing. And you can see you've got 2 10s. So what you're going through now is that ending of that particular cycle. The world is the end of a very, very difficult cycle, because it is a card that is ruled by Saturn. So you've learned a lot of lessons, and Saturn has been, it's the great teacher of the zodiac, the Saturn, and it's a very restrictive planet as well. So it puts in all these hurdles in your path, and this allows you to grow spiritually. Because at the end of the day, we are here for spiritual growth, and this is what this Saturn does. And so you've got the world over here, so you are ending a difficult cycle. This woman is surrounded by a snake, so you were dealing with very, very difficult energies, very toxic energies, deceptive energies, poisonous energies, and people who are very aggressive. You've got that eagle, you've got that lion over here. Even this bull looks really, really angry. So it looks like you were dealing with very, very aggressive energies, but that cycle is now coming to an end. And you can see this woman's got the power back in her hand again. So this is the thing that has allowed you to grow. You've got that 10 of Cups over here. So you've ended a very difficult emotional cycle as well. So, whatever problems you had is now behind you, and you are now being able to move through a new doorway. It looks like, you've come through all those emotional problems. You've got that big C in the back over there. But it looks like there's the Ace of Cups over here. And this is represented by this new Ace of Cups that's coming in for you. You can see there's that waterfall over there. So this new Ace of Cups, so somebody new is going to be bringing in something really wonderful for you, and it's the end of those old emotional problems. So all those empty cups are now behind you, and you will be moving in through a new doorway and starting something brand new. You've got the Judgment card over here. So you made an effort, or the universe actually asked you to make a decision to move forward or change your direction. So there was a choice that you had to make, and you had to move on. So it seems like you've laid the past to rest and you're moving on. So recently you've had a lot of, it looks like in the past 3 months, meeting a lot of new people, maybe even meeting people from your past that you have had relationships with, going back to the past, and maybe new offers have been coming on. So you've been socializing quite a bit, it seems, in this recent past. Now, what you want is you want a brand new relationship to come in over here. You see, this is the Nine of Cups, and you want a wish to be fulfilled. So you have something on your mind that you want to achieve, and you want this brand new relationship to come in. And it looks like what you've been wishing for is starting to come through, because you've got that Ace of Cups as well represented. So you've been looking, you've been focusing and trying to manifest this Ace of Cups, and it looks like it is coming in for you. And you can see there's that Magician card over here, manifesting. You're trying to manifest this wish. You're trying to make this wish come true, and you're very focused on it. You've got that on your mind. You're being very positive in your thinking, and a lot of power coming into your hand. And it looks like the universe is giving you that, because it's got that Ace of Cups that you are trying to manifest. So a lot of happiness will be coming in for you. You've got the Sun coming in over here, and it looks like it's a brand new relationship that's going to bring in a lot of joy. Now, it looks like it might be somebody that you met from the past, because, the Sun card is also about childhood and meeting people from the past. So this relationship might be somebody that you've met just recently. You've known them in the past, so you may have been reacquainted with them recently, and it looks like you might be starting a brand new relationship with them. And there's an end of that old difficult cycle that you went through, and you're starting afresh, it seems, and a lot of joy and happiness coming in, a lot of growth as well coming in. So you've got that Eight of Swords over here. So whatever you were dealing with in the past, you felt really, really restricted, very tied up, as though you couldn't move forward. Now, some of the thoughts and things that you have accumulated from the past are still restricting you at the moment, and it's time for you to make a clean break. You know how to get out of the situation. There's no need for you to sacrifice anything anymore. It's time for you to walk away and move on and leave it behind, because whatever you're dealing with in the past is still holding you back a little bit. So you need to release that past in order for you to move forward. There was a lot of problems in that past relationship that you had. It seems like you were always on the defensive. You were always dealing with some kind of issue, and there were a lot of arguments and problems, and you were always having to defend yourself. And you're tired of doing that. So going into the future, you've got that Five of Swords over here, the High Priest, which is the Hierophant, and you've got that Four of Swords as well. So you might be dealing with some kind of legal issues from the past. Maybe that relationship had a legal ending over here. There was a lot of fighting and problems going on. You can see you people, against each other over here. A lot of verbal abuse. Maybe you reached a stalemate. There was some kind of three-party situation you might have been dealing with in that previous relationship, and there might have been a legal ending to this particular relationship that you went through. You've got that High Priest or the Hierophant over here. So having learnt a lot of communication. Having learned a lot of lessons from that particular relationship. Now, you might have to get some legal advice to deal with this particular situation. It doesn't seem like it's resolved itself. It seems like you have communication with this person, but it's almost a lot of arguments and problems that you're still dealing with. And this is a legal issue that you are trying to sort out at the moment. So you're going to have to get some good advice on how to deal with this particular situation, and consider all the advice that you get very, very carefully. The Four of Swords is about healing from that situation. So you are still dealing with legalities or dealing with problems, but this new offer is coming in as well from behind all of that. So you are still very defensive, because you've still got your attention on dealing with this past relationship and all the problems, the legal problems or outcomes from it. But this new relationship offer is going to be coming in for you, despite the fact that you're going through all these legal problems. So it's going to be something that gets you, gets you out of any kind of depression, this new relationship offer that comes in, and it allows you more freedom. There's a lot of birds in the background over there. So you are trying to manifest this new relationship, and it looks like it's going to be coming in, and it's going to bring in a lot of joy and happiness, but you're still having to deal with some kind of legal issues, that's keeping you tied up in that relationship. So maybe you're trying to get a divorce from this person, and you haven't quite, gotten divorced, managed to get divorced just yet, and this new relationship offer is going to be coming in. It seems like, you're going to have to make, it seems like there's some kind of sacrifice that you're going to have to make in order for you to get out of the situation. You're going to have to make a compromise, rather, in order for you to get out of the situation. But it looks like things are now coming to an end, and something brand new is going to be coming in. With the World card, there is victory. So you will get out of this toxic situation, and you will be victorious in it. So I'm going to just draw some cards from the Archangel Power Tarot. And this is for the Oracle read. So the first card is the Four of Gabriel, which says, time for celebration, abundant rewards for hard work, release yourself from a burdensome situation. So whatever this problem is, it looks like it's going to be a favorable outcome. If you're dealing with legal problems, it looks like it's going to be a favorable outcome, and you're going to be able to release the burdens and problems of that situation. So you are moving on. And then you've got the Star, which says a dream comes true, believe in yourself, and the end of a difficult situation. So this is releasing yourself from burdensome situations. This is the end of a difficult situation with the Star, and there's a choice that you have to make over here. So make choices from your heart, deeply emotional commitments, and the power of love. So once this issue is sorted out, the legal matter is sorted out, that new offer is going to be coming in for you, and it looks like maybe a new love offer. It's going to be a love offer that comes in, and a more committed offer, and it's something that is being guided. You've got Archangel Raphael, overseeing it, and it's also going to be a very healing relationship that comes in for you. So it looks like, after you've dealt with all these problems that you've been going through and all the stress that has come with it, the new relationship that comes in is going to be very healing and very productive. And it's going to be, the Lovers is a major arcana card, so it is something that is divinely guided as well. So all the best, and thank you for watching, and I hope this reading resonates with you. So like, share, subscribe, leave me some comments if it has resonated. Goodbye.